Marcus awoke before dawn, just as he had for years. The air was cool, the world still. He sat up, letting the silence settle over him. Another day, another chance to live well. He stood, stretched, and poured water into a simple clay cup. Cold, clean, sufficient. As he drank, he reminded himself, nothing more is needed. The mind decides what is enough. Stepping outside, he walked to the small courtyard of his home. He liked the way the morning light softened the stone walls. With steady breath, he settled onto a wooden bench, back straight, eyes ahead. He thought of Epictetus. Some things are up to us. Some things are not. The line guided him like a north star. The day would bring what it would. Praise, blame, ease, hardship. The Stoic does not seek to control events, only his response. He closed his eyes and imagined loss. His home, his health, even his life. He saw them vanish in his mind, as if they had never been. When he opened his eyes again, nothing had changed. And yet everything had. He was ready to meet the day with gratitude. After a brief meal, oats and honey, eaten without hurry, he left for the market. The streets of the city buzzed with life, men arguing over prices, children darting through crowds. He felt no need to rush. Speed was rarely an ally of wisdom. He moved deliberately, hands clasped behind his back. A merchant waved him over. "Marcus, tell me, is this not the finest silk you've seen?" Marcus ran his fingers over the cloth. It was soft, well made. "It is fine, indeed." "Then surely you'll buy?" Marcus smiled. "I have a cloak already, a good one. Why desire more?" The merchant sighed. "You always were a hard sell." "Not at all," Marcus said. "I simply know what I need." He left without buying anything. The key to wealth, he had learned, was not in having more, but in needing less. Later, as the sun climbed high, Marcus made his way to the Forum. There, a man shouted angrily at another, red-faced, fists clenched. A crowd gathered, eager for spectacle. The argument had the scent of pride, both men unwilling to yield. Marcus watched with quiet amusement. He had once been like them, burning with the need to be right. But what is victory over another man compared to victory over oneself? By midday, he returned home and found his neighbor struggling to lift a fallen cart. Without hesitation, Marcus stepped in to help. They worked without words, only nodding when the task was done. "Thank you, friend," the neighbor said, wiping his brow. "No thanks are needed," Marcus replied. "Helping another is its own reward." The afternoon passed in study. He read the works of Seneca, thought on the lessons of Zeno, to live in accordance with nature, to act with virtue, to meet hardship without complaint. These were not just ideas, but practices, honed daily. As evening fell, Marcus walked along the river. The sky was streaked with amber and violet. He thought of the day's events, the people he had met, the moments of peace, the small tests of patience. Nothing had been extraordinary, yet everything had been enough. He returned home, sat by the fire, and reflected. Had he been just? Had he been disciplined? Had he been wise? Not perfect, no, but better than yesterday, he hoped. And tomorrow, better still. The fire crackled. The night deepened. Sleep would come soon. But for now, he sat in the stillness, content in the knowledge that he had lived today as a Stoic should, with reason, with purpose, with peace.